Can you start the clock?
Where do you press it?
The start button.
Here? No.
Oh my god.
Here. I don't know, mine isn't like that.
It's exactly like yours.
I don't use it.
I don't use it. Well, there you go.
When I have the line, I just use the voice, so I never actually manually start it, right?
Well. Welcome back to TurnipBomb. I found out what I had to do. Holy shit. I gotta fight this key guy. I had to backtrack a bit. I guess I passed him? I don't remember doing that. But alright, here we go. Kill him, get the key. At least we've done everything else. Oh, that guy's fucked. Okay. Oh, please be armor. Yes. Big sushi. Okay, we're good.
Until we run into an orange guy.
Yeah, then we'll be done in ranks. But for now, we are good. Fuck off. Oh my god.
I hate how they spawn. Like they don't. It's like they jump out of the ground. How were the machines in the ground in mud form?
They're not machines. I don't know why you think they're machines.
I don't know, because isn't that the whole story? Is fighting machines in the future?
Yeah, for some of it. We didn't rescue everybody or get all the relics.
But these people should
Whatever.
hate Aku, so I don't understand why they're fighting for him.
They're enslaved. That's why some villagers are cool with you and some aren't. Because some of them have been they've been taken over by Aku, or he'll pay for their protection or something and help them out in some way. So then that's what keeps them motivated to kick your ass. Rescue the archaeologist. Okay, we already did that one.
So they're kiosk control. They're not actually fighting with their full heart in it.
I guess. What's this? Disable the security system. Alright, let's do that. Yeah, let's save. Why the hell not? Especially if the game crashes on me. Which, we're loading a new level, so you never friggin' know. It can just die. Yay!
It's weird that there's load screens at all nowadays.
Why? There's more data to load now.
Yeah, but it should be done more efficiently.
You'd think, but the way they make consoles is bullshit. Because they try so hard to keep costs down. A Zen Crest. You'll never see that again. Yeah, they're trying to keep cost downs with machines, and then that in turn makes it so it's not really. Wait, what the fuck did that do? Ow.
Man.
There we go. Catherine Zeta-Jones. She dips beneath the lasers. Fuck off. Fuck off. So what, I have to go back? I can't go back. Oh, there we go. I can half jump.
So they keep the cost down with the machine.
Yeah, and that's good for the initial purchase, but then ultimately, then you're stuck with this machine that has outdated technology for years. And so, look at the PS4. The PS4 launched with with dated technology. So right away, it's great. It's not up to snuff. It's great, a huge improvement off what once was, but it's definitely not what it could be when you could look at high end. If you spent the same amount of money on a gaming computer, you could get a way more powerful machine than what the PS4 can actually do. And so that's the thing is because of the branding and everything, it's that's what kind of holds them back. And so yeah, obviously you can't build yourself a PlayStation 4, and the gimmick being that exclusive content to a console is why you buy that console. But because obviously a PS4 maybe you're not buying it for as a computer as well. So there's trade-offs.
It's
but
convenient that the last two PlayStations are Blu-ray players too, though. I like that.
But they don't play with new Blu-rays. They only play old Blu-rays.
That's not true.
No, it is true.
I play new Blu-rays all the time.
No, I'm talking about 4K Blu-rays. They're new. And so the PlayStation 4 does not support 4K. It supports HDR gaming, but it does not support the 4K Blu-rays, which is completely asinine, because it's like that literally would have made me buy one. But then, fuck off! It's like he summoned right back into that shit. There we go.
So there's Blu-rays that are coming out in the future that
No, they're out now.
You won't be able to play?
They're out now.
I don't know. I bought new movies like.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about. It's different. They're labeled as different. Like they have a black box and it says 4K on them, and they cost more.
So you can still buy the regular.
Yes, for now. As 4K TVs get adopted more, obviously you want to watch, the best possible version of whatever thing on your nice TV, and which Sony sells 4K TVs. So that's what kind of makes me curious. Is like, wouldn't they want to push that market? It just seems very odd that they would exclude the 4K gaming. But the thing is that their machine just probably can't do it. They just physically can't run a game in 4K and keep the frame rate up, because that was the whole thing. They're like, oh, the PS4 is gonna have 60 frames a second gaming on every game. It's gonna be great, and which is fun. It's awesome. It looks good, but the thing with that is that then that demands a lot from your processor. So then you can't have stuff like 4K gaming and 60 frames a second, unless you drastically increase the hardware, which drastically increases the price. And so it's this kind of no-win scenario.
So I'm not really a tech guy really, but so what does the 4K mean?
4,000 pixels. So how 1080p is considered HD.
Yeah.
Well, so times that by 4, and you got 4K. And so it's 4 times the size of HD, so it's even more HD.
I thought initially when Blu-rays came out that it was decided that it could never get any HD or.
Oh no, of course it can. It has been, it already has been for years. Most movies are shot in 6 or 8K, and so that will be the future. But only now is television only just started broadcasting in 1080. Most television HD shows were in 720. Then now they've started 1080. But then movies have typically when you buy a Blu-ray, it's a 2K pressing of the movie, and so you're watching slightly better than 1080. So that's why it looks that much better to buy a Blu-ray version of a movie. And then now they're remastering everything for these 4K discs. They basically just hold more. They're still technically Blu-rays. It's just they have to spin a little bit faster, and they have to. They can hold more. So a standard Blu-ray is 50 gigabytes, whereas that 4K one is probably 200 gigabytes. And so it basically just has more room for information to hold, and makes things look that much better. Because 4K TVs are freaking gorgeous, and they're huge and very expensive, and so it's you want the best possible experience. But I wanted to upgrade my whole setup to 4K, but you can't really do that with oh my god, are you kidding me? I can't really do that when everything's so expensive still. And so the most cost-effective way, I thought, there's this new PlayStation coming out, the PlayStation 4 Pro, and they, even in their Pro model, they didn't bring the 4K gaming. So I was what the hell? What's the point?
It just runs. I've seen people play games that runs with a lot less. It makes things prettier, I guess.
Yeah, barely though. It has HDR support. Whoop-de-doo. And so, it's just not enough. They are trying to sell this premium experience, and it's not all that premium. But they definitely would have had my money if they'd have put the 4K Blu-ray support. It's all they had to do. It's all you had to do, Sony. So now I'm not ever gonna. I have no reason to buy a PS4 with the PS5 right around the corner. It's like, why wouldn't I just wait? Because it'll probably have it on that. And so it's just kind of like it makes their whole thing not make any sense, because they're always like, oh, we want our machine to be this like, you know, thing that is an entertainment like center and like runs your living room. You know, it can play music, it can watch movies, you can like do all these things. But it's like it doesn't have like the leading tech. It's kind of getting left behind.
See, I know it's the future and everybody likes it. I never really cared that much if it's an amazing picture. If it's funny, if I'm watching a comedy, or if it's a good story, if I'm watching for that, that's all I care about. I don't need to see amazing picture.
Well, I want both.
Like, I'll still watch DVDs. I don't care.
No, I don't watch DVDs. They're fucking gross looking. And like, oh, what the fuck?
I know. Well, that's the
what is happening?
Difference between us.
Well, it's like
DVD to Blu-ray.
I'm just as like a content creator, as a filmmaker, like I like being on the cutting edge and like learning about new techniques that let you tell stories better. And so like having 4K,
tell stories prettier.
Well, it lets you tell them better, because you can see more and introduce more things. And like there are some things you can photograph now that you weren't able to photograph before, and so that ability is huge. And okay, am I gonna die if I jump down there? Oh, I got hurt. Okay.
Why'd you risk it? You hate dying.
Yeah, but I just got like I would have spawned right there, so it wouldn't have been so bad. God, fuck off, these ants! Come on, shoot me. Oh, not with that. Something I can deflect. Just kill me with the specific thing that kills you. Alright, cool. Next time on TurnipBomb, I don't even know what I'm doing. Well, anyways, we're gonna progress further in the level.